what's going on, guys? Killer Grizz here, and before I do this, okay, look, I recorded this video again, and my share button, I don't know what it did, but it just, the video didn't save, so I did this again, and it was honestly, it's kind of emotional, I guess you can say, not really, but it's not very, yeah. Today's just another random discussion, cause I don't know, there's times where I get really bored, and I just want to make some random discussions. Like, I like talking to someone, but I really don't have much people to talk to sometimes. And like you guys are the audience I like to talk to because you don't judge me for what I say sometimes. You really don't judge me. You tell me it's like, all right, whatever, like it's cool. But today's random discussion is just gonna be some random shit, obviously. But I hope y'all enjoy this, man. So we're gonna start off with something that me and Inspire were talking about because right now he's over at my house. Okay, we were talking and this gameplay you're seeing right here, it's him playing because I recorded and I got kind of pissed off, so I didn't want to play. I was like, you know what, you play. So gameplay is him. If you want to check out his channel, I'll leave a link in the description so you can go check him out. We're doing a couple collaborations coming up pretty soon. We hope you enjoy that. But back to what I was gonna say. We were talking about our future when it comes to YouTube, and we were talking about renting houses and apartments and seeing how that goes. So what we were talking about is like we literally have a whole paper right here, like of money and like expenses, and when it comes to phone bills, internet, rent costs, splitting the money, food, clothes, everything. We're literally discussing everything when it comes like to our future. Like, cause here's the thing, I don't know if it's in his case, but in my case, I never liked the idea of school. Like, I understand, I guess, for like why they made it, or like yeah, and all that shit, but college and all that, I never really wanted to go to college. I've always really scared that I was gonna fail in life and not be able to do what I wanted to do, and that everyone would be very disappointed because I ended up a loser. But like, I don't know. I'll explain all that right now. But yeah, we were talking about like making a house, not making a house, renting the house and doing all that, because we're I guess some people say FaZe fanboys, but we like watching FaZe and all that, and we always think ourselves as like, oh, Inspire's FaZe ran and I'm Adapt. And all that bullshit. Yes, I know it sounds really fucking stupid, but it's because I guess you could say we kind of act and look like them because Inspire wears the hat backwards and his hair pops out and all that bullshit. And he's like him, very judgmental. I guess you could say. He's looking at me right now. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm getting kind of sick right now, so my voice is kind of, yeah. But, yeah, like, we've always thought of the idea of, like, building a house or something. Building a house. I keep saying building a house, guys. Renting a house. Yes, like renting a house and everything. We've always thought about doing all that because it's fun. Like it'll be really cool having like a house with 3, 4 people in there, like teammates or roommates, and just everyone doing YouTube, and we can do all this other shit. It'd be really fun, honestly. But yeah, that was one thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, nice. But yeah, like we're just talking about all this other stuff and how we could do all this other shit. Cause the house I live in right now, my parents are planning on buying another house and leaving this one for rent. So what we're thinking is going to rent another house before, like, renting a house out there, and then as soon as my parents put this house for rent, we're gonna ask and see if we can rent this house out as well. So that's honestly something we've been trying to do. That's like one of the like discussions I was gonna talk about. Another discussion is be yourself. Do what you want to do, man. I'm kind of going back to when I was getting a bit deeper into like my life and how like I always feel like I was gonna be a failure and no one was gonna like me and all this other shit. But yeah, like I don't know why, but last night I started thinking about all this stuff and how my life was gonna go. I started watching a bunch of like videos of like Draw My Life, like a bunch of Draw My Life things, cause like I don't know why, like it just I wanted to watch them, and it hit me, and I was just like, all right. And it just made me think like I don't know, like the one that hit me the most out of every single job in my life was Markiplier's. His and FaZe Adapts. Like I don't know, like they always like they hit me really hard, and I was just like, holy shit, like to think that some of these people came from like nothing, from like they came from something and then they went from nothing and then they came back to something, and it just makes you think, it's just like holy shit, if they can do it then anyone can fucking do it. Nothing's honestly really impossible unless you're talking about like, oh, I'm gonna fly without any kind of mechanism attached to myself. Now that's called a fantasy. But when it comes to a dream job or just something in your life that you want to do and be known for something, that is a completely different thing. And I'm not encouraging anyone to like go and become like a murderer and be known for that. No, I'm talking about known for something good, man. Don't do nothing stupid and go like screw yourself over. And I'm talking about like maybe inventing something or like being known for a video or just something awesome. Like I've always wanted. I like getting attention, and I don't mean I like being the center of attention. I mean I've always wanted to be known for something. Like it's just I've always loved the idea of being known for doing something amazing or something. Like it's just I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but I'm just trying to like word it, I guess you can say. But like I want to help people. Like I remember when I was younger, I wanted to be a therapist. Like I've always loved the idea of helping people with their problems and all this stuff. And like I've always seen how most YouTubers out there who are very sentimental and very like happy people, they've always like loved helping people. For example, I'm gonna use Markiplier. He like his videos are very some of his videos are very emotional and all that, but like it's just like oh my god, man. Like to think that that's how it goes for them, it's just like wow. Like and they help people like I don't know, man. I've always loved the idea of helping people. It's always been something I've wanted to do. Why? I really don't know. Like I've just loved the idea of making people happy. And doing YouTube, it makes people happy. They they like these videos are for you guys. They're not for me. They're not for my own like oh, I'm using this to make money. No, I'm doing this cuz I love to make people laugh. I've always loved the idea of making people laugh and making them smile, making their day. Like it's always been such a huge part of my life. I've loved the idea of just being able to make someone laugh their ass off and just be like, oh my god, that was the funniest thing. I'm gonna rewatch that or like, oh, I wish I could live that or something. Just it's been a big thing of mine. I've always loved the idea of making people laugh. It's always made me so happy. But just I don't know, just keep your dreams, man. Like do what you feel is right. Again, I mean something good. I mean positive. Not murderistic or some shiznit like that. But just don't let anyone bring you down, man. Do something that you feel you know you can do. Like let's say you don't feel like school is something you wanted to do and you know you could do something a lot you could live a successful life without going to college. Like say you want to do YouTube or you want to do major league gaming or you want to be a baseball player, football player, and other stuff. Cuz like I guess for sports you kind of need college I guess to get recognized, but it's not so much the education, it's so much how you play. But just I want some of y'all to know that college isn't necessarily what you need to succeed in life. It's not something you really do. It's not something you really need, man. Like you can make a living off of other things besides education. My point is live your life the way you want it to. Make sure what you're doing is what you want to do, not what someone else wants you to do. Just be happy with what you want to do.
Want to be a porn star? Go for it.
There's Inspire. Yeah, I guess you can do that. He just, yeah, sure that too, man. But just do what you want to do. I'm not like just make sure you're happy with your life. Make sure you are doing something you want to do. I know I've repeated myself a couple times, but it's because I'm trying to get my point across. Like, make sure you're doing something you really want to do, man. Don't let anyone just ruin your life because they're like, oh, this is what's best for you, or oh, this is what you need to do. This is what you got to do. You need to do this. You need to do that. Just all this other stuff. No, live your life the way you want to. Okay, guys. Make sure you're doing what you want to do. And yeah, man, that's basically what I wanted to say. Just live it how you want to live it. I know today's video was a bit kind of different, but I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. I just really wanted to get that off my chest because it's just something I really wanted to say. But as always, guys, it's been your boy Killer Grizz, and I'll see you on the next video.